Hello and welcome, parents of Aquarius children, to your tarot treat for the week. This is for the 10th through the 16th of April. If you guys are interested in having a personal tarot experience with me pertaining to you and your child, or yourself, whatever, that information will be in the description below. So let's find out what is going on with your, oh, that was quick. What's going on with your Aquarius child? Yay, the Three of Swords in reverse. Heartbreak, friendship, probably like a parent, or maybe you guys are divorced and that has caused a little bit of stress for them. Yeah, I wasn't expecting, but yeah. Okay, so we got the Four of Wands in reverse. It speaks to home, something in the home life for whoever this is for. That hurts. You got the Devil energy in the reverse, so there is some kind of healing or coming out of this yucky energy. Somebody lost some strength. This is hard. This hurts. Like, this is a tough time for them right now. This could even be that they lost somebody very important to them that was in the home, so a family member. So like, I hear like abuela, or either, I mean, yeah, it could have been a grandmother, but specifically abuela comes to mind. Somebody that was like very nurturing, somebody who probably was their strength, somebody that they depended on for their emotional strength has passed on, and that's really hard for them right now to handle. It was in the home, somebody very close to them that brought them joy, and that person is no longer with them. This is off the cuff. It could have even been a family member that people thought, oh, well, they're going to hell because they're not Catholic, or they're not saved, or some crap like that. Pardon me, but that's just how I feel. But don't reassure your child that no, they're not going to hell because they didn't believe in Jesus, or that they weren't saved, or some stuff like that. Reassure your child that they are in a better place, that they're not in hell. That's for some of you. I'm not getting, let me see. Although for some of them, it could have been someone that dealt with addiction per se. That's for like a very select few. That's not a huge message. I feel like that person, whoever it was, that they were overcoming their own personal demons and struggles. So someone, if it's not something where somebody passed on, one of the things that are coming to me that it's a parent figure or some kind of adult that had that left a meaningful impression in your child's life, that they are in recovery. So this person is battling their own demons right now. They are out of the home for some reason. And for some of you, you're all just really coping with this. And if that's the case, it's something that happened in the recent past, where somebody just needed to be removed from the home because on some level they were toxic. And that whole situation hurts, but it needed to be done. And it took a lot out of you to do that. But just know that this is on the mend. Yeah, they're recovering. So it's like, it's not like it happened. It's not like it just happened. It's like it still hurts. It's very tender. But they're coming out of it, they're processing it. You're supplying strength, but it's taking a lot out of you. The home needs some time to just reset because of this toxic thing that has been removed from the house. That's heavy. Ouch. That is a heavy message. And I feel for everybody who this scenario applies to. But that is the clear message that whoever this is for, y'all asked for. Things are letting, it's two things, because obviously I'm not done with this specifically for the child. This is a time of reflection, not so much of, okay, let's sweep things out under the rug. Let's just get over this. Let's build something new. Let's create. That's not what this is. So I feel like things are in, and again, this was for some Aquarian parents, that things were just in limbo and they needed to be suspended. So you could have an Aquarius child and a Pisces child, or this is specifically as the Aquarian adult, this is what you've experienced. But things need to be in suspension right now, or they are they are in suspension, and you're just waiting for things to kind of fall back in place. Things that were tightened, that is starting to unravel and loosen up. So I feel like you guys are in a healing phase, rightfully so. I'm I don't want any more cards. I just want to get over this message. Right. Okay. So maybe I should just stop doing that, because I'm going to get more. Yep. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's a lot. Yep. A lot of guarded, a lot. Yep. A lot of secrets, a lot of combat. You need to know that there's a fresh start on the horizon. There's newness. It's going to come with time. Probably I'm feeling like May is the month that is in my spirit or within me, that's speaking to me right now. A lot of going inward, a lot of processing stuff in limbo, not necessarily stagnation, but a lot of stuff is suspended in just time to process. Coming out of the negative, the painful, the whatever energy, the anxiety, that is starting to subside. You got the Queen of Swords just not saying anything. You're not going anywhere. This is just the time to chill. Now, the nice thing is you do also have the Ace of Cups. So with the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, a sense of direction, a sense of passion is renewing, a sense of where do we go? And filling your cup of self-love first. While you're giving gratitude to yourself, being kind to yourself throughout this whole thing that is very heavy. I can't even articulate, I feel it. It's so heavy, but my Capricorn moon placement will not let me feel it entirely. Probably because it will just take me out too. And I'm I need a day. I can't do anymore. Wheel of Fortune. This thing needs to clear out before it goes back up again. So you are definitely in a place, your household is in a place of just getting rid of baggage stuff, stuck energy. Stuff is being purged. Nine of Wands. I would say just taking some time for you. Just putting some safe boundaries. Just holding space. You're chilling. This is my territory, my boundaries. You're protecting your energy. Some secrets. The moon, if you're watching this right now, the full moon energy, which is, the 6th of April, I believe. Some things are going to come to you during this full moon that you're going to apply in this upcoming week. So pay attention to the full moon because it's going to be helpful to you. Intuitively, things are going to come to you like, oh, I understand now. That's why that happened. Or it's like things are going to be revealed. Secrets are going to be revealed to you during this full moon. So if you're available, make yourself like aware. Be sensitive or sensitize yourself to this moon energy. Make yourself available to just sit in the moonlight or be present with the moonlight, something like that, because I feel like certain things that were hidden from you will be revealed to you during that new moon or that full moon season. Also, yes, whoever this toxic person was, they had some secrets. I don't see So I don't see the 7 of Swords. Some things that they did, some things that they kept from you and kept from your family are coming to light, and the moon will reveal those things to you intuitively if you give yourself time to do that. But again, there's positive things coming in for you. This happened in the past, you're healing, but new positive things are on the horizon for you. And there was a conflict. There is still some conflict. There's conflict with other family members who are upset about how stuff happened. And they're going to try to, residually, like as this thing is trying to just get out of the way, they're going to come to you blaming you for shit. And it's like, but that wasn't my problem. If you look, yeah, it's a separation. Somebody is gone. Yeah. And for some reason, it just feels like whoever it was, they knocked you off your shit. There's so many things but it's gonna be okay. If it really is, I'm like, this is a message within itself. Right. It's gonna be okay. It's going to be okay. All right. I want to keep reading. I feel the need, right. Okay. All right. We're not done yet. Yeah. That's what you need to know. You and your child need to know that it's going to be okay. It's a tough one. I almost feel like I need to just stop there. It's like, do I really need to do a whole thing for the parents? I think I will. Hopefully it'll be brief because we're already 12 minutes in. Victory for you. Aries parents in the situation. You give it some time, but you are victorious in the situation. And I know you'll tell your child that. Taurus parents, this is hard for you. You've lost your shit. It's made you feel very unstable. And you don't like that. So be mindful. If you do feel this energy this week, be very cognizant and aware of the extra steps that you need to take to make sure that you stay balanced. Gemini parents, yes, you got the 5 of Swords. You're walking away from this. You're like, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm not entertaining this BS anymore. I got to take care. I have to move forward. And you're making those plans to do that. Cancer parents, 7 of Swords. I feel like it's proprietary. So there's things that you are keeping to yourself that are of the benefit of you and your child, rightfully so. So I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a legal matter, any kind of information, but you are keeping it to yourself because unfortunately, if you told somebody's family member, then it's going to get around and then it's going to backfire on you. So I see you being very mindful of what you say, who you say it to, and maybe that's pretty much it. You're walking away with like, I'm taking my shit. I'm taking the stuff that I want and that belongs to me, and the stuff that I don't want, I'm leaving that shit behind. We're done. And you got little eyes watching you. So just be mindful of what you do, what you say, how you do it, how you say it, if you say anything at all. But they're looking to you to set an example. Leo parents, excuse me. You're the Fool. You've been done. You've been gone. You being a, you being a fixed sign yourself. You've been gone. You're like, I'm done with this. You're finding solace and relief in different new spaces. New start, fresh start, new job, new energy, moving to a new place. Totally cutting yourself off and out of that toxic energy that you guys were around. Restart, new start. You're just severing this tie, this connection, and going off and doing your own thing. This is new ideas, creative business ideas, things that this person held you back and didn't support you in that. You're like, oh, I'm free. I can now explore this. And again, you're setting an example. You got eyes watching you, and I feel like listen to your heart, follow your dreams. This will work out for you, and it will be, if it's a business idea or something that you can turn into money, it's going to be lucrative. It's going to be satisfying, it's going to satisfy a passion in your soul. And the joy and the happiness that you have doing this, it's going to inspire your child, or they're going to take notice, and they're going to see that, like, wow, when my mom, not only when they were in a bad place or whatever, and it could be dads too, but I'm just, whatever comes out of my mouth, it needs to be said for somebody. When they were in a bad place, I saw their resilience, I saw their strength, I saw how they turned a bad situation into good. I saw that they followed their passions. They were really interested in X, Y, and Z, baking, craft making, whatever. And they pursued that, and that made them happy. I'm going to do that. I'm going to pursue the things that make me happy because it worked out for them. And that's what you're showing them. I think that's Leo. Yep. Virgo parents, a lot of people are going to be coming to you with information. Research the information that's coming to you. There's a lot of noise. A lot of busyness, a lot of busy noise, and just let it go in one ear and out the other, because your intuition will tell you what you need to do. So I just see a lot of distracting noise coming your way this week. A lot of conversations. Well, what are we going to do about this? And the funeral or whatever. And you're like, nope. Just let it go in one ear and out the other. But you listen to your intuition and you keep following the path that you need to go. It's a lot of noise. Libra parents, you have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yes, there's no working together, obviously. This hurts you, though, that there isn't any more working together, because you guys could have been a really great team, or things were working well. It was a good situation until it wasn't. But again, you'll pick yourself back up. You see, you got eyes that are looking to you for inspiration. Accept the fact that no, this is your reality. You will. And with that, with time, you have placements, I think, in the late spring, by early summer, like late June, I feel like the situation will get better or feel better for you. So, Scorpio, you have the Four of Swords. Yeah, you're just in a place of rest. This hit hard. You don't like, that's not it. But you are deciding how you want to respond, how you want to move forward. So yes, I wouldn't say rest so much. You're just assessing the situation and figuring out how you want to move forward. Sagittarius parents, you have the Page of Cups. You were hopeful. You were optimistic. I see you on the other side of this. Like, for you, this has been like, yeah, I've been known that, or it's been a time coming. It's been something that, like, you knew it was on its way out, or it's not, you weren't surprised. And so you're hopeful that now that this season is, now it's in its thing where it's unraveling and dissipating and whatever, now you can fill your own cup ever so slowly, because your energy and focus is no longer on that. You're filling your cup. You're filling your cup for yourself. You're filling your cup, and you're restoring your optimism for those who are important to you, who are in your inner circle. And this is a good vibe. Good vibe. Capricorn parents, justice, and this is how you feel. You see it as being an injustice, but don't worry. This will work out in your favor. Don't push it, though. Do not, in your own strength, do anything that you feel that you think you need to do. Let spirit work this out, because it will work out obviously far better than what you thought you could do. And I feel the need to tell you that when you are in your own strength, or when you are in fear, you are acting in your own strength instead of relying on the strength of God. And I feel like you need to do that. So when you see yourself or feel yourself get anxious or fearful or needing to, react, just take a minute, recognize, oh, I'm trying to do this in my own strength again. Let me let it go, because I know the spirit is going to work it out far better, faster than I can. Moving on to Aquarius parents, 7 of Cups. Yeah, there's a lot of choices, a lot of options. Contemplating, where do you go? Which direction do you go? You're in your head a lot. I know that this is like an emotional thing, but yes, it's emotionally in your head. And no, this isn't a comfortable place for you to be, to some extent, depending on what other placements you have in your chart, whatever your moon is in. But you're in your head about your emotions and what's the best option. Just sit. It will become clear to you in probably the next 3 weeks as far as what direction to go. So don't make any decisions just yet, is what I need to tell you. Just let these choices funnel. Let them eliminate themselves. That's what they're going to do if you just sit with it and let the universe decide for you. Because a lot of these choices and options will show themselves as to not be beneficial for you. So don't do anything. Don't make any quick decisions. Let those things kind of dissipate and clear themselves on their own. Pisces parents, yes, rightfully so. It's funny. The air sign has water, and the water sign has air. But yeah, you're stuck. You feel like, I don't want to think about this right now. I don't want to see it. I don't want to look at any choices. I just want to hide. I just want time to myself. I would encourage you to fill your cup and just do this. This is a good place. This is not you in Aquarius parents. This is not a bad place to be in a place where you have decisions to make, or you feel that you have decisions and choices that you need to make, but rest in the comfort of knowing that you don't have to do that, and that the answer will show itself when it's time. So sit, contemplate, keep your mind where it is. One of these swords are going to fall off, and they're going to become clearer. And it's great intuitively, so you don't have as many things, many options or choices that you have been mulling over. But yeah, you're gonna be okay. So that was a very heavy reading. I didn't even emotionally get deep into it. I know that I can. I just know that with my placements, that Capricorn moon is not in the mood for that today. So if you need any more clarification, my details will be below. Also leave comments so I can support you there as well. take care. My heart goes out to you. I'm sorry that this is such a struggle and a tough time for you. I send my condolences. Peace and blessings to you all. Thank you. Take care.